Alright, welcome back. We're back to the Amelia Vicar, the
Vicar Amelia,
the Cathedral, Grand Cathedral. That's what
Cathedral Ward.
So out of the Grand Cathedral,
Area.
coming from here, I'm going to take a left, and I'm just going to run because I'm not going to try to fight these guys again. And because I don't think there's anything near. Okay, they're not following. Well, they are. Give up. You're there, you're not there. You're there, you're not there. You exist, you don't exist. This is like a Winnie the Pooh thing here. Like, if I'm under the blankets and I don't see you, you don't see me. Alright, it worked. They're going back now. Okay. So, I don't think there's any items to pick up this close to the church.
No, I don't.
I don't think, no. I think there's one item on the other side to get.
Isn't this the area with the hunters, though?
This is the area with the hunters, so this is going to be interesting. So there are two hunters here, quote-unquote hunters. Not really real hunters. And the reason I say that is...
Really real hunters?
Well, in the distance there is a temple, let's call it, okay? It's not really a chapel. That's a temple to something else, okay? And it's linked with Yahar'gul, okay? Which is kidnapping people, right?
Yes.
And you can see one down there now. There he is. Okay? And there's another one right there. It's below my thing. He's right at the base of the rock. You can see down there.
Oh,
okay?
there he is.
I do not want them both at the same time. That is bad. That is death. That is horrible. But I think I can take these guys one at a time right now, okay? Now, so while I'm zoomed in here, their dress is hard to tell because we haven't run through Yahar'gul yet. That's for the next area I'm going to go. But we haven't got the Yahar'gul outfit. That's what they're wearing. So they're not really hunters. They're hunters who work for Yahar'gul with the kidnappers.
Oh.
So these hunters are all about kidnapping because that temple that I'm talking about here in the distance, that we're going to go check out afterwards, is linked to Yahar'gul and all of this stuff, okay?
Yahar'gul.
So, there's also an item that I'm going to have to come back and remember to get and drop down and get there. But I don't want to come in from the back because then you'll get both the hunters at the same time. I am going to check out these crows. I have never actually gone without taking out the crows. And I don't know if the crows will attack you from the roof. But I've always killed the crows on the roof because you just walk by and you see them and you're like, oh, I should kill these crows on the roof because clearly they're going to jump down on me later. It's what crows do.
They are actually labeled
Oh, there's a
Yahar'gul.
bonus buddy right down there. I'll have to remember later to try to get. Okay, so this guy, we're going to try to just get him to start coming at me and fight and get him upstairs. So we don't argue with the second guy.
Aggro?
Aggro, whatever.
They are actually...
Alright, there he is. He's charging up his Tantris, however you want to say that. Which is a weapon you find in Yahar'gul. You got a little shield. Alright, dude. I think we're good enough. Now we can play. Let's play. Oh, I thought for sure I was going to have a visceral on you. I think I've mentioned this before, but like a lot of times in these fights, you have just enough time to do a charge attack while they recover.
Oh, you had that.
I had him, yeah. It kind of robbed me of my visceral. Put your shield down, dude. Take it. Take it like a hunter. Now, unfortunately, we don't get to inspect the body. But you got a good shot right there as he died. That he is a...
Okay,
you know what? I'm gonna do this, because this next fight...
Yep.
Gonna need a lot of bullets.
That was the third time. Right.
Did you have something to point out?
In the book, they're actually labeled Yahar'gul hunters.
Are they? Your name?
They are Yahar'gul hunters. It's canon.
Okay, so bolt paper. So here's the thing. Invented by Archibald, the infamous eccentric of the Healing Church Workshop, artificially recreates blue sparks that are said to surround dark beasts. Again, we got this from a Yahar'gul hunter. Unlike other strange weapons created by Archibald, this one was favored by many hunters.
In particular, those who had even
laid wise once on a dark beast. So, dark beasts, right, so this is just talking, this is nothing special about the fire paper. So he kind of created the bolt paper. And the dark beasts actually have sparks to them, which you'll see of Dark Beast Parl. Mm-hmm. Dark Beast Parl's story, we'll probably mention this a second time, and apologies when we do, he basically was trapped to be experimented upon by Archibald. Okay? We don't get a whole lot on who Archibald is, other than he had this fascination with capturing dark beasts and figuring out why they spark. This guy is annoying as all get out.
Oh, I remember him.
Mm-hmm. He's this Happy McDance shooty guy with a whip, no less, so he makes, like, getting in close an annoyance.
That's a spear.
Come on. Alright, you know what? Do I have queued up here? I have pebbles queued up. That's great. I really thought in advance of this fight to queue something up. Alright.
Spear.
Come on. I got you, dude. So when he goes into this mode, I can get some staggers off. Oh, he took it out of that mode. Okay. Fortunately, I don't think either of these healers, either of these hunters heal. Ah. Switch back, dude. Now, I have beat him successfully a couple times by getting him caught on the church back here, where he can't dance.
He's still trying to, though.
Give me a second, dude. Give me this one. Oh, thank you. Of all the viscerals that you have robbed me, I forgive you for not on that one. Alright. Got some bullets. Good job. Alright, let's see if these doors... well, you know what? I don't want to knock on these doors. Ah, I do want to knock on these doors. Okay, well, those guys will not come back. Alright, I'm going to knock on these doors, and I'll just explain to you what would have happened if I don't get this. But you might see what happens anyway. Okay, that event is not going to happen. If you come here before killing Vicar Amelia...
Yeah?
These people will say, bless us with blood, bless us with blood, bless us with blood, over and over again. Afterwards, this is all you get from these doors. Yeah. This is what you get from these doors.
I'm sorry, but your pain is hilarious.
Now, I can tell you the event that I'm trying to get happen has happened from these doors.
Ah.
Okay? I can confirm that. What we may need to do to trigger the event is actually use the password. So we haven't used the password. That's okay, because I'll show you what happens. Here's where I want to drop down. Yeah. There's an item up here. I don't even think it's a special item.
Oh yeah, there was a bonus buddy.
He's not going to come back. That's just some frenzied blood.
Ah.
Hit and run is effective. Okay. He's not... The bonus blade's not going to come back till we reload the area.
Mm.
It's going to be a hard bonus blade to get. Alright, dude. I've been practicing. And get my timing down. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Because I got to take out a bunch of you guys in Yahar'gul. And you're pains in the butt. Oh, no! Okay. I was like, I gotta kill him, because when he does that, he gives himself super strength. And it's like, I'm gonna take you out before you do that. Oh man, this is gonna be a tough... This is gonna be a tough one. Okay. Oh wait, no, I want to go down this way. Yeah, the reason you want to take him out and come down this way, and not follow the path down, is, there's some riflemen on the ridges here. And, oh, there's an item too. Nice. This will let you take out the riflemen, because if not, oh man, they are total jerks shooting you while there is an executioner. By the way, new lore that, I've kind of stumbled upon, that we didn't talk about, is, oh, well, he knows I'm there. You're just gonna stand there and suck, and... Alright, well... Oh, no! Well then, this, has gone bad.
Well, that just happened, so you could try to run through all of it.
I think, we're gonna get out of this place for a second. Where's my ledge? There we go. Because you can't get to him from here. Okay, the Executioner, right?
Yes.
He is also in Yahar'gul style attire.
Oh.
And he only appears in areas of interest to, technically, Mensis, which we haven't really talked a whole lot about Mensis yet, but Mensis is the one that Yahar'gul... Mensis is running Yahar'gul, right? They're the ones that all the bodies are being kidnapped for. So, the Executioners only appear in areas that are of interest to, Alright, I got you. You can bite it. Alright. You guys can give me some bullets back, because I gotta take out some Executioners next. Lots of good bonus buddies down here. Really hard to get with these guys around. Come on, do your thing. You know what? Screw you guys. I don't have to fight you anyway. I'm gonna die anyway. Spoiler alert.
No, that's
yeah, there's a couple bonus buddies.
I ran away. Oh no.
But you gotta, like, fight them.
Oh, no.
Remember when it says that they ran into danger?
Yes.
Yeah, totally doing that. Alright, so this little temple.
This room.
First time I came here, I, like, explored all around really slowly. Like, I was just like, da-da-da, what's gonna get me? Da-da-da, what's gonna get me? And then I kind of came to the center, so like, I see there's a door there. So, like, that's my last place to go, right? And there goes a guy right now. And he's at the door, and there, okay. So, and then I was like, can I stand in this? I can stand in this. It's not doing anything. What's going on? Okay. And then, let's see if we can trigger a, oh god, he just got grabbed. Do you see that?
Yeah.
There it is. We triggered it. So that is just like, the,
place where you got the guard.
Watch him go all the way up, and then... Oh, usually you can get to see him die, too. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. I got a level's worth of... Whatever, it's for the lore play. Just to show you, because here you'll actually kind of get a glimpse of what's going on that you don't get in the other one. The hand of something is grabbing me, and that frenzied me to death.
Mm-hmm.
So, basically, you get a glimpse of a Great One there. Not a solid picture.
Of a Great One.
Like, your brain is like, something has to be grabbing me.
Mm-hmm.
So your brain's kind of like half-seeing the Great One, and the rest of your brain is going like, no, this doesn't exist. This is not real.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I remember where the bonus buddies were...
So is it like frenzying you by forcing you to accept the fact that this exists at the same time your mind is telling you not to before it can actually kill you itself?
Yeah. Yeah. So, well... Yeah, I guess he kind of... I don't know that he's... I think we pop... I think the blood is us popping from frenzy, not him squishing us to death.
Yeah, I know. So he doesn't really get a chance to kill us. It's more like, holy crap, it just happened.
This guy... Yeah, this is definitely an area that... I mean, it's kind of set up to like, hey... I just want my echoes. It's kind of set up to say, hey, this is it. You run into Vicar Amelia, and you're like, I don't want to deal with the boss. There are other options. I'll go around and look at them. Instead of dealing with these guys right now. So... Oh, you did not put my echoes right there.
You did.
Bloodborne?
That just happens. That just happens.
Alright. So you can time it. Just so I can get in there and time it. How we doing on this episode? 17 minutes. Unfortunately all the bonus buddies are gone, aren't they? Yeah, and now I gotta fight these guys. I'm not fighting these guys. Not too... Oh, come on, dude. Not with the gunman shooting up there. And the bonus buddies are probably just either twins or regulars. Shards. Which will become trivial later in the game. So... I think what you do is maybe, go do the password.
Yeah. Well,
and see if that...
cat.
Let's just do some testing right now, because we've gone to these doors, we've gone to multiple of these doors, and we confirmed that, oh great. Do not hit me with your hitting sticks. It's not what they're for. Alright, let me see if I get past all these guys safely. Nice, sweet. And then these guys are sleeping. And I can go in here. And we've already cleared out this area, so I don't really need to worry. Get my stamina up. I can run past anything nasty in here. Okay. Yes, because we already came down to check out the door. Just to see it closed. Was Alfred here last time?
No.
No, he was not. So we can talk to Alfred, because he has a new thing to talk about. No one's following me, right?
Nobody's following you. They don't like to follow you.
I just love the way he's like, let's think up something to discuss. You can talk about the corrupted vilebloods now.
There's something I want to tell you. A bit of wisdom from the eminent Master Logarius.
He definitely has a thing for Master Logarius.
I was at Bergenworth.
He was like his first crush or something. He just is very dedicated to this man.
There that the first of the inhuman vilebloods was born.
So, basically some people at Bergenworth stole some of the blood
who threatened the purity
and went to Canehurst, and they began doing experimentation on the blood without the church's approval. Remember, the church regulates all blood experimentation. And then the executioners were formed to invade...
I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure.
Then the executioners were formed to invade the vilebloods, as they called the Canehursts, and basically take back the blood and get the blood back under the control of the church. So that's kind of what Master Logarius has gone to do. But you can only get to Castle Canehurst with a summons to Castle Canehurst. sort of got some spells of protection going on. And Alfred really wants to get to Castle Canehurst and find out what happened to Master Logarius. So here we are. We have the password. Fear the Old Blood. And here is the doorman.
Good thing
Already dead. Dead for a while. And we get some madman's knowledge.
Then who the heck was talking to us?
Well, the doorman.
That's always bothered me. It's like, he looks pretty decayed. So, who opened the door? Who asked for the password?
I think I can go ahead and poke my head in enough to go ahead and get our lamp lit. And then we can warp out. This is probably the most apt name area. Let me just double check. From the church's perspective. There it is. Forbidden Woods. So, let's see. There might be a guy or two. Oh, there we go. I knew there was a thing around here somewhere. I always forget. Oh, it's just some more cold blood. We got enough to probably get a couple of levels. Like, actually, I'm picking up quite a bit. Do that off camera. I want to get to the torch. The lamp. Alright, yeah, so I want to kind of let him come up here and take him on up here because I don't want to. There's a bit of a trap set for you down there. That just straight up missed. Did you see that? Alright. We're just gonna try this to go. You know what? I am a lot stronger than I give myself credit for. I keep thinking, like, this is not my main character. Be very, very careful. We'll get an item up this way. Yeah.
Yeah, Jenny's pretty strong.
So far, I'm not finding any items worth commenting on, but if I pick up something unique, or we haven't seen before, let me know. Alright, so that guy's up there. He's ready to throw oil on us. And then that fire that the other guy has will burn the crap out of us. So, that's really, really bad. You don't want that to happen. And the pebbles are a trap. So, I just think there's an item or two up in this area. There's a couple executioners that wander out here. I think one is up here. Yeah. One's okay. We'll take on one.
Well, that was mean.
No, it wasn't. Nice. Get all that health back, and you are dead. Hey, one thing, I don't know if I've mentioned this, just a tip, is click your stick when you throw them, because you break lock when you visceral something, and then click your stick to try to lock onto them, because if they got a sliver of life that you can't see, you know, and they're about to get back up, it'll lock onto them. And I'll just let you know, like, oh, he's getting back up. Okay. Yeah, there's a couple, more gemstones, Madman's Knowledge. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. You're now up on that reference.
Yes, you did make me watch the movie.
I don't think I made you watch it. You did want to watch it. So while we're running to the bonfire, your impressions of 1985 or 89, whenever it came out, I think 89. Batman?
He acts very different than the Batman I'm used to seeing.
Better, worse, different?
Different. Maybe slightly better, but different. It's like it's a completely different Batman that I'm used to.
There we go. And we're just going to stop here, because this is the area I don't want to press through yet. Because it leads to Shadow of Yhar'gul, it leads to Byrgenwerth, it leads to progress.
What's wrong with progress?
Trying to avoid that because we want to hit these side areas first. So we're running along, but
upon all of humanity.
Let's now make a quick sprint and see if all we had to do was use the password to trigger the event. Thoughts on the Joker?
I thoroughly enjoy the Joker, but the Joker has always had a special place in my heart, so...
Have you seen the new...
No.
No? Okay, so you don't have a comparison, a reference to a really, really dark, bloody Joker? You watched the Batman cartoons?
I watched a few episodes.
Did you know that Harley Quinn is an invention of the cartoons?
What?
She didn't exist in any of the movies or comics or anything. That is something the cartoon added to Batman canon.
Oh. I feel weird because she's my favorite character of the entire thing. And she's not.
Well, there's no such thing as Batman canon. I think we talked about this a little bit. Like, if you want to write a Batman story, you just write off to DC a letter and like, hey, I'd like to write a Batman story, and they're like, be about this. They're like, okay, go ahead. There isn't like a central author that is established the canonical Batman. There's just like a few things of like, you gotta do these things. So, don't get hung up on like, well, it didn't come from the comics, so it's not canon. Batman's all over the place. He doesn't have like, read this run of comics for the true Batman, you know? Not like, say, Deadpool. Where, like, there's a specific artist and a specific run of Deadpool that's like, this is the canon Deadpool, and then whether or not somebody hears that later. Hey, we got our event!
Yay.
So the man talking to us is Patches. He is in every Miyazaki Souls game. The creator?
Mm-hmm.
He is Miyazaki's personal, like, stamp, his artistic flair. Patches is always a character that asks you to help him while setting you up for a trap so he can laugh at you. And then when you fall for his trap, he begs for forgiveness and later becomes a merchant. In all the games that he's been ever in. So, by this point, if you're a Souls player and you see Patches and you recognize the voice, because it's always voiced by the same voice actor, too. And he's very distinct in his accent. You already know this guy is screwing with you. And, like, the designer knows that you know who it is, but he always leads to giving you good stuff. You just have to play his game to get it. So what he gave us is the Tonsil Stone. It's a key item. A lattice deformed rock, perhaps a meteorite. The sky and the cosmos are one. Appears useless, but possesses some odd gravitational force that prevents its riddance. A dubious soul, it's even telling you. He's a dubious soul once said, step lightly round to the great cathedral and seek an ancient shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. And that ancient shrouded church is that cathedral right there. Now the interesting thing is,
not even death offers solace, and the blood imbibes.
So he's kind of repeating his last little bit.
The gift of
Okay, let's go to this door.
glory be, but
He's every door. So that's what I was telling, like, people think he's the door in the Forbidden Woods, because there's like one door you can talk to in that entire zone, and that's the next zone to go to, because that's what Vicar Amelia unlocks. but he's actually every door in the game once you've used a password, apparently.
He is everywhere.
And he stays that way until you load the zone. So the reason I wanted to do him before we go there is I don't want to have to go back and load the Forbidden Woods. I want to play the Forbidden Woods once and only once. It is my least favorite of the areas in the game. It's huge, it's sprawling, it's crazy, it's hard to keep track of where you're going. There's a lot of poison, and poison is the absolute worst thing video games have ever done. It's like a status ailment, so when we come back, we are going to use the tonsil stone and check out what the gift of the Godhead has granted us.
Godhead.